The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here on Monday night. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
Cadence, lock in the camera.
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. By one of his teammates.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Chip. South salad, south salad, south salad.
Shotgun now for Jones. Open man is Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Jones operating out of the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. Here's Ritter to throw on the first play. This one grabbed by Austin. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Ritter. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Now Ritter on 1st down. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Brian Burns, the former Panther, in there for the sack. Third and long.
Buffalo 18. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. To the outside. Catch made by Pickens.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with...
And he will score. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They're going to continue to be aggressive, especially through the air, and if they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he's got it! He's inside the 30. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Great. Okay, here we go.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. From the gun, it's Jones. Whoa. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll try and run for the first with Singletary. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He's got it. And the Giants will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Whoa! And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the fake, here's Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Let's go.
Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. Seems like they got a little lazy. They got locked in on maybe 1 or 2 of the offensive targets. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space. Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Harris. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
They go play action now. Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ritter. Catch made right side by Wilson. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense...
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's Ritter. That one taken in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. To the right, Pacino. To the right, Pacino.
Jones now on first down. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice catch here by Theo Johnson, the young rookie tight end, and I really like his upside. I think he's kind of a long, rangy guy. He's got a great catch radius, and he can really get vertical downfield. One of only 5 FBS tight ends last year, Mike, with 7+ touchdowns. So I think the Giants have a chance here to develop him and give Daniel Jones another offensive weapon as they look to get this thing back on track.
And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive. Jones now on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Seemed to me from up here, Mike, that he really locked in on that guy. He told himself, I'm going to give my guy a chance to go compete for this ball. But anytime he enters such a crowded area, it usually means if he works through his progression, there's an easier throw somewhere on the field. Instead, he tries to fit it in and just wasn't able to quite make the completion.
Throwing is Jones on third down. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the end zone. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready? Check go.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. On second down, it's Ritter. Now a screen set up for Harris. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And
this is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, hey. Up we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Timberland.
Motion man is Hyatt. Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go!
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Singletary. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
On play action, it's Jones. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And the Steelers are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Got it. Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
To throw is Ritter. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Okay, here we go. Detroit. Apple. North salad.
Jones to the air again. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now a play fake. Jones. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. The open man is Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return.
Okay, here we go. Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Let's go.
Throwing on first down is Jones. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. From the gun, it's Jones. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
Why shift the crew? Tacos, let's go.
They run here with Singletary. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Detroit Johnson, Detroit Johnson. Here we go.
Motion man is Hyatt. Now, Jones. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Rush. And the Steelers are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Catch made by Pickens. And he's got it to the 14-yard line. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Now Ritter on first down. He finds Austin with the grab.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's got it! Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 2nd and 2. Motion man is Hyatt. Throwing now is Jones. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Now Jones. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A huge play just before the half. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They go play action now, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Brian Burns with the sack, and that's exactly the type of play the Giants envisioned when they traded for him from Carolina back in March. Only 8 sacks this season ago, and the question was that production indicative of him as a player or more of his surroundings? But either way, he's picked up right where he left off, and he's one of the best pass rushers in the entire league.
Jones operating out of the pistol. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Jones to throw on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Giants first down.
Half 18.
Slayton is the man in motion. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On the ground, it's Fournette. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. He'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A run with Harris. He is met and dropped. Good defense, loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On second down, Ritter. He's got a receiver. That's Denzel Mims. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On second down, it's Ritter. to the sideline and caught by Pickens.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Motion man is Hyatt. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. Open man, Matt Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Okay, here we go. Go, North Copper! Go, North Copper!
Jones will get this out wide to Neighbors. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, different than the college game, these offensive linemen, they're blocking for the run. But if that ball gets pulled, the pass option of the play, they're not allowed downfield. In the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
On play action, it's Jones. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the first down.
On first down, it's Ritter. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will score again. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, And the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Half 18, half 18. Don Capers, Don Capers, Don Capers.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. Jones now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st down, Giants.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Up we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Singletary. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
Goldfish, goldfish. Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, hey.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run here. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, sack.
Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Back ball 80. Cougar 19. Hut.
RPO, quick. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And the defense has it. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. Now Ritter. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's got another one. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jones. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass, but I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
And that is incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
Bama. Cadence, lock in the cadence.
Again, it's Jones. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Steelers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these 2 squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Najee Harris, touchdown Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Motion man is Hyatt. Jones. He finds Johnson across the field. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts.
Okay, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Jones. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Jones. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Break. Up we go.
Jones to the air again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here just past the 30.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hawk 70. Check go.
From the gun, it's Ritter. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd rounder.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
They'll stick to the ground. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go, hey.
Here's Jones. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers.
A 22-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Steelers add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Strong. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd down. Now Singletary. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How's that for a big decision paying off? A gain of 28 yards on 4th down. Singletary. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Again, it's Singletary. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Owls waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's 3rd down. Motion man is Hyatt. On 3rd down, here's Singletary. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.